What's going on, everybody? It is the 9th of June and we are now officially on our final vacation. We're up in northern Germany right now at the North Sea. The North Sea is what separates Germany and Denmark. Well, they're actually connected by land, but this body of water also separates the two. But yeah, there's a few things that I wanted to talk about in this vlog, and a couple of updates, and see how things at school are going, things with just life in general and how the family's doing, and also some of our plans that, to return back to California. So sorry for the wind in advance. My camera doesn't have a mic, so I can't really record that good of audio, but I'll try to keep it a little close. And school's going well. We got 2 weeks off for Pfingsten, religious holiday, and we end up getting a couple weeks off break at the Hochschule. Got a lot of studying to do. I got to prepare for 2 really big Klausuren. The Klausur is the huge final exam that comes at the end of each class, and there's no homework, there's no quizzes, there's no midterms, there's just one big ass exam. So that's the one, and I'm studying for it right now. I take it in about a month, but it's one of those things where you have to prepare ahead of time. And I do see now why the Germans are so dedicated to their studies, is because they literally have to be. You see kids studying from the early hours of the morning till midnight, in the library, and I totally see now why, because we have these insane exams that we have to complete, and we have such a short time to be able to deliver information, derive, and solve these problems, these concepts, the theory. Everything has to be applied in a very short amount of time. So I have 90 minutes for each of my exams, and they actually post old exams on the website so we can practice off of them. And yeah, luckily my tutor helps me out, and we go over the Klausurs together. And then after we've worked on it and everything, then he can give me the solution. So that way I can go over again, check my work, and then over the break I can actually practice these exams really fast and then see, how did I perform. That way I can calibrate where I'm at. One problem I was working on for like a half an hour, and it was just part A of 4 different exercises, and it was just part A on number 1, and it took me like almost a half an hour to do. So I was like, damn it, dude, like this is not gonna do. I have to get fast, really, really fast. So school, the pressure is definitely on right now, and I just have to really practice, but also practice fast, and really understand what I'm doing, because when I go to the exam and if they throw me a curveball, I'm gonna have to be able to perform, otherwise I'm not gonna stand a chance. So, you may have just heard I got Asher on my back. Let me actually show you where I'm at, because this is a pretty cool place. This is gonna be sort of a longer vlog. Again, sorry about the wind. But here at the North Sea, the tide goes down every 6 hours, up and down every 6 hours. And it's so drastic. It's one of the few places in the world that does it, that you can actually walk out and then you can actually take the boat back to the mainland. Now, I've actually been here years ago. I came here and I walked out. It's 10 kilometers to this island out there. If I zoom in, you can definitely see it. This island out here, had lunch, and then took a boat back. And it's a really cool concept. It's a really cool kind of thing, because it's very unique, and there's very few places in the world where this actually happens. I forget exactly where, but I think I've heard like in France or the Netherlands, somewhere like along the beach, where this happens. So yeah, it's a really cool area. I'm glad we were able to make it back up here. And actually, the reason that we're here is that we're visiting my old host brother from 12 years ago, almost 13 years ago now actually, Andreas. And maybe I should have said that in the intro, but we're up here visiting Andreas and his family, and they live in Niedersachsen, and that is you know, about a 20-30 minute drive from Hamburg, from the Hamburg Bahnhof. They came and picked us up yesterday. So we're gonna be here for a few more days. Today's Sunday. We're gonna be leaving Thursday for our trip to Bergen, Norway. And so this is it. This is kind of like our big finale. So yeah, the family's doing great. They're enjoying the vacation so far. I'm loving it. I got to make sure though when we get back home today to hit the books for at least 2 to 3 hours. You know, I need to be studying every single day and not letting a single day go by where I'm not doing at least 2 hours of work. So yesterday was a travel day and it was kind of hard to study, but definitely today I'll be hitting the books. And so yeah, so we're up here. I was actually going to make a separate video about that, to be honest, but yeah, we're up here visiting my old host brother, who I stayed with for about 6 weeks, or 2 months, and this was a long time ago, right when I graduated high school. I had the opportunity to come out here to Germany, and I loved it, and always wanted to come back, and never had the chance to until now. So we're spending some quality time together with him, and just going out and having some fun. He also has a week off, so it's nice. We obviously coordinated that months ago. So let me also wrap up the video by saying that things are going really well. There's been a couple more developments with our move back to Chico. The apartment that we originally wanted to get in, they said it would be available mid-September. So I was like, okay, well, hey, it's something, you know. It was either that or like the 1st of May. We're in Germany until August 1st. So that wouldn't make sense. So we held off. It was kind of undershot, and then it was overshot. They offered us one like in mid-September. And then I actually emailed them a few weeks ago and said, hey, you know, do you guys have any updates? Oh, we actually have one available August 1st if you want it. And I was like, cool. And so we made that work out. And then I was like thinking, wait a minute, we're gonna fly in on August 1st. We're leaving Germany July 31st. But we'll get into LAX on the 1st of August. But we wanted to spend time with our family down there, with my folks, and you know, just our friends, and you know, go visit Ventura while we're there in SoCal, because we're from Ventura, flying to LAX, boom, on our way to Chico. You do the math. And I asked the property management, like, hey, you know, can we have our move-in date pushed back a little bit more? You know, that way we're not like having to pay for the time that we're not there. And they said, yep, no problem. How about August 10th? And I said, that's perfect. So we'll spend about 9 or 10 days in Ventura visiting the family. And then we'll shoot back up to Chico. I think Ezra starts kindergarten on like the 16th or so, or around there. And then I start on the 26th at Chico State. So it's kind of perfect. We fly in, a couple weeks with the fam, boom, shoot up to Chico, get our crap out of storage, move into the new spot. Got about a week, boom, Ezra starts. A week later, boom, I start. And then, boom, I'll be starting back at Trader Joe's whenever I can figure that out. That's already been coordinated, which is awesome. So going back to school for the fall semester, Ezra is going to be starting elementary school. We're going to try to get him into this STEM program. We're going to have to wait and see whether or not he'll be able to do that, because we have to do like an intra-district transfer to get him over to a different school, because I'd like for him to do this STEM program that they have at Parkview Elementary in Chico, but we'll see about that. And again, sorry about all the freaking wind. It's probably hard to hear me. And then, yep, so everything's just lined up. Everything's all lined up, ready to go. already paid our deposit on our